Hello. Well, I had my operation last Wednesday. The gastric sleeve was very, very successful. I came home Friday and today is now Monday. Now, yes, the operation went exactly as it should. There was no issues whatsoever with it. The problem I had was with the gas pain, and I'm talking about the CO2 gas that they fill you up with. Wow. That, not pleasant. Very, very painful. I've still got it now, but nowhere near as bad as it was. I mean, we're talking serious, serious pain. The only way I have found, there are two ways I find that it helps to bring it up, and that's moving opposite side of, where the pain is, and peppermint cordial in warm or hot water. Absolutely save your life. Let's show you the incisions. There's 5. Got 1, 2. That one's lovely with the bruising coming out. 3, 4, and that one there. That's where they pulled the stomach out. That I didn't need. That does not hurt at all. There is absolutely no pain there whatsoever. There hasn't been since the day of the operation at all. I know it's there. It's like an annoying ache, but other than that, it really doesn't hurt. And I was surprised because I thought, ow, but no, it doesn't hurt at all. I woke up in recovery on Wednesday evening and threw everything up, but was managing to keep water down. And for the first 24 hours, I was only allowed 16 mils of water every hour. So it's tiny, tiny, tiny amounts, and that's just to make sure that you can handle it. They gave me medicines. I was being sick. It was not pleasant. But it seemed to be that whatever was new to my stomach, like a cup of tea, any medicine that I hadn't had, even the peppermint cordial to start with, I was sick. But the next time I had it, I wasn't. So it was like, okay, the page was recognising that, oh no, we like this, so fine. I came home Friday and I was still being sick Friday. But I haven't been sick since, and I've managed to have like the milkshake meals, like Slim Fast type things, but not actual Slim Fast. I use Shop Zone. And I've had protein powder, a strawberry flavoured one, and I've managed to eat as well chicken noodle soup, but obviously without the noodles. Probably about 3 tablespoons of that. I've had that a couple of times now, and it's sitting really well. I can drink cups of tea. I've had Ovaltine. I've had like Gatorade type drinks. As long as they're flat, I'm fine with it right now. There really hasn't been any, downsides to it, other than obviously the gas pain. I mean, that is horrific. But walking around and, like I said, taking peppermint cordial seems to be the best way to get rid of it. So if you are going to have this kind of an operation, or any operation where you're going to be inflated with CO2, you may not have the pain. Not everyone did on the, when I was in hospital, but if you do, it's really good to take something peppermint with you, like peppermint cordial or peppermint tea, just something peppermint to help bring up the bubbles, because there's no painkiller that's going to help. according to the hospital staff. And I mean, they were giving me Oromorph and just threw that up. But it didn't help the pain at all. See, I'm having a gas pain now. But it isn't as bad as it was. I mean, I was screaming at one point Thursday in hospital. Absolutely screaming with it. It knocked me back and held me in the bed. I was trying to get up and it was all in my shoulders. And every time I went to move to get up, it pushed me down. The pain was that bad and it just sort of held me there. But by Thursday afternoon, it was a lot better. And by Friday, it was even better. Every day is slightly better. Just like every day, I can consume just slightly more liquid than what I could before. It's not a lot. It's like 100 mils here, 200 mils there, depending on what it is. Because with the milkshakes, I'm able to have about 100 mils of milkshake without feeling sick. If I try to have any more than that, no, it's not sitting too well. But I can have almost 200 mils of protein powder. And I'm having 2 to 3 tablespoons of the chicken noodle soup. So I'm not doing bad. It's just you've got to build it every day. And you do have to drink water constantly, really. It's not really that much of a problem. The smell of food is turning my stomach. Friday morning when I was in hospital, I woke up to the smell of toast. Oof, it stunk. Didn't like that at all. Came home and my husband Martin cooked for him and Adam. That was gross. Just the smell of it. Looked alright, but that's the thing I'm finding as well. I can look at food and go, yeah, I don't want it. I don't even want to attempt it. It's strange. Maybe that will change. I mean, at the moment, my stomach is quite swollen, and if you were to see me stood up, you'd be able to actually see the shape of the stomach. But because I'm on my own at the moment, I can't really show you that. But it looks a bit like a funny shaped golf ball. But that's due to the swelling. Obviously, it will improve. I will get even better than what I'm doing. I do think it's probably going to take me 4.5, maybe even 6 weeks before I can eat the soft foods. That's just because I'm not going to push anything. And the way I'm feeling with some things right now, it's just not worth trying it before you're ready. But yeah, doing really, really well. I'm really pleased with how well I'm doing, just on the non-pain side of it, really. I mean, wow. I honestly thought it was going to hurt like hell. And it doesn't. I mean, I was told that a lot of people say it's like a period pain, or, some people do really feel it. Some people really are in a lot of pain afterwards, but I can honestly say I'm not. And yes, I do recommend it. I was asked the day after if I regretted having the surgery. No, why would you? There are going to be times that I regret it, I'm sure. Whether it's due to, that's not fair, I really want to eat that and I can't, or whatever. But as a whole, no. Why would you put yourself through everything they ask you to put yourself through? The liver shrinking diet, which is hell on earth, especially if, like in my case, your operation originally gets moved and you have to do it for 3 weeks more than what you were supposed to do it for. Yeah, that's hell. And there were times I was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I really don't think I can. But I did. And everything turned out fine. The liver was shrunk enough. They moved it. Stomach gone. Fine. I just don't see why people would regret it. I do understand that there are going to be times when, like I said, that someone's going to be eating something. I'll go, I really want that. It's not fair. But it's not going to be every day, and it's not going to be even probably that often, to be honest with you, because why would you deny yourself? If you can eat it, eat it. Just be sensible about it. Look after the new pouch, because at the end of the day, it is designed to help you look after yourself. That is the point of the op. At the moment, all I need to think about is fluids. And the only thing that I really, really want is water, because I am constantly thirsty. But with everything else, I'm having it because I have to. It's not because I want it. I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty. Well, I am thirsty, but I'm not thirsty as in I'm constantly thinking about, what I really could do with a drink. I mean, before it would be, give me cup of tea, cup of tea, cup of tea. Now it's, no, I want some water just to make sure that my throat is wet and my lips aren't dry. And, you're very mindful that you have to keep yourself hydrated, which is what I'm doing. Yeah, so that's it really. Medication wise, I came home with loads. I've got laxative drinks. You do need them because obviously you're not consuming food. Ow. So yes, you do need them. I have to inject myself every day for, I've got 4 days left now. Well, 3 days once I've done today. That's with Fragmin, and that's to stop deep vein thrombosis. So I have to do that. That's painful. The needle itself isn't too bad. It's the actual Fragmin itself stings as it's going into you. Not pleasant, but doing it, gritting the teeth. I have to take, they gave me pain meds, but I don't need them. They gave me codeine and paracetamol, not needed. And so not taking them, they're going to go back to the pharmacy. I've got my normal everyday meds and vitamin, chewable vitamin. And what's the other thing? Oh, it's a melting tablet. You put it on your tongue for reflux as well. That's mostly because of the codeine, but as I'm not taking codeine, I don't think I really need this stuff that much. But I'm going to get hold of my GP, speak to him, see what happens, because at the moment I'm taking everything that I need to take. Yeah, that's it really. Sometime in the week I will show you throughout the day what I'm consuming, just so you have an idea of it, really, because if you're going to go through this, it's good to be armed with the knowledge of what it could be like for you. And I'm not saying it's going to be like it for you, but it could be. And you need to have an idea of what lies ahead for you, because although we're all different, obviously, you still need to drink plenty, no matter what. And some people are going to find that quite difficult, but it's tiny, tiny, tiny sips. Every day you'll be able to sip a little bit more. And that's tiny sips of everything. It's not just tiny sips of water, it's everything that you are taking in. And like I said, that every day you'll be able to have just a tiny bit more. So you're getting healthier. I mean, I came home Friday, like I said, and I was still being sick Friday with everything new that I tried. I was being sick. But Saturday I wasn't sick at all. And because I haven't been sick, I'm not as pale as I was. I can walk around better. Things are just moving better. I am recovering better because of it. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will get back to you in the week.